teacher, what does kindness mean to you?
Kindness to me means going above and beyond what other people do. So even if it's an inconvenience to you, you always want to treat people the best way and do whatever you can to make them happy or to make them feel comfortable.
Why do you think kindness is less prominent in our society?
I think sometimes people's ego can get in the way, so someone may feel that another person is not deserving of their kindness, but the truth is that you never regret being kind to somebody. Like at the end of the day, you'll always regret being cruel or treating somebody unfairly, but rarely do you ever say, oh man, I wish I wasn't nice.
How does acting kind affect our image as Muslims?
I think in a society where Muslims are always portrayed very negatively, there's only so much you can do in terms of actual dawah where you tell people positive things about Islam. At the end of the day, people are not going to think positively unless they actually see Muslims doing positive things and being kind. So when you leave BHA, you should always remember that the outside world is judging everything that you do. And if that's not enough, then you should remember that it's part of your deen to be kind to others.
You're beautiful too.
Do you think like acts of kindness affects a person's like day over like small things?
Well, I've been having a really hard time lately, so it actually does mean a lot to me.
That's
Hope you
great.
feel better.
We hope you feel great.
Thank you. We also ask another what is kindness to you?
You know, you don't even have to know another person. You can ask them how their day is, or do something like this. It's really sweet and kind. And you know, honestly, I think smiles go a long way as well. You know, you're not even knowing somebody, and instead of just like looking away and smiling at them, it really can change your day.
Thank you.
Random acts of kindness, they show people that they're important and that you're beautiful. And I love the color of your sweater. That's why we had a flower matching sweater. What does kindness mean to you?
I guess just being nice to people, no matter what they think about you.
And do you think that these small things can affect like a person's day?
Well, I absolutely do think that it can completely change someone else's mood. Like if you're nice to them, it kind of puts them in a bad or in a good mood. But it's the opposite if you're really mean to someone. Then it's not positive on either parts.
How did this act of kindness like affect your day? Did it do anything? Or
Absolutely.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
Freezing and cold.
We're having a nice day today, but sorry to do a random act of kindness.
That's so nice. Aw, thank you so much. Can I give you a hug? Happy return of kindness.
So what is kindness to you?
Oh my gosh, okay, I didn't know it was like a trick question. Aw, like putting other people before you and having compassion.
Thinking outside of yourself.
Yeah.
Keeping it moral. It's like not just you know.
Do you think like after this experience, do you think you're gonna try and like go out and be more kind to just random strangers?
Sure, yeah.
I encourage you not to because
Being so nice, so we just wanted to give you some roses if you guys don't mind.
Aww.
You guys really made our day like.
Aw, that's so cute.
Thank you. Would you like a rose?
Aw, thank
One for each of you.
I don't need one though. Girls do.
Thank you. I'll take one.
Thank you so much.
Can I give you a hug?
You guys are really nice. And so we wanted to.
Well, thank
Brighten
you.
up your day a little bit.
Oh, well, golly. You guys have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I'll give you a hug.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You guys have a great day.
You too.
The ice lemon pound cake is really good. Those would be 18. Thanks so much. You are so sweet. Look how sweet you are.
Have a good day. We just want to make sure that
We
you know
just,
you're important.
yeah, just make your day happier just a little bit. No problem.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Why do you think acts of kindness don't occur as often as they should?
Unfortunately, I think a lot of people are just focused on themselves, and many times, sometimes a little bit selfish. But I think too that once they receive that act of kindness, that their heart starts to change, and it's going to transform them to hopefully start to realize that that's what's going to change this world is a lot of acts of kindness, not just one.
So why do you think that like acts of kindness they're undervalued and that people don't realize what kind of impact they can have on others?
So I think like today's assembly, a lot of times we don't realize the impact of our one-time actions, right? That even a smile can change someone's life forever, or like the 2 seconds it takes to really acknowledge somebody that they exist. There's many times where you're gonna try to say hi to somebody and they'll just keep walking by you, or you try to include them and they just keep walking by you, but they'll never forget that act of kindness, ever.
So what's one advice you can give to someone that if they're hurting or if they know somebody else that is hurting, how to like make a better situation out of it?
Right, so the tendency is that if I'm hurt, I want to close off, right, my heart. But when you close off, then you shield yourself from any support or help. And if you feel alone and you feel threatened, you want to be more alone, and it just keeps going. So the best encouragement is to reach out to your true best friends, the ones that are worth your time, the ones that respect you no matter what, and just know that connection is a huge part to help you get over these tough times, and also that you have to start to feel. Tears are strength, they're the sweat of your strength, and when you start even like feeling the emotion, that's the start of healing. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, that's okay.